Welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now are Lacey Kinder and Ramona Masick with Capper Foundation. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to have you guys on the show. And so for our newer viewers, we're starting a new year. I want to look back at Capper Foundation, the kind of the services you guys are providing. So let's talk about your day service programs. You know, what do these look like?
Yeah. For adult services with Capper Foundation, we provide services to adults with intellectual developmental disabilities, age 18 and older. And one of them is the day services program at Capper Foundation. We also do employment services and have residential supports for individuals.
It's wonderful what you guys are doing. And so refresh us on what are the goals of these services for the people in the community, for the people that enrolled in it?
It is all individualized based on the person's interests. I do kind of like to highlight that individuals that work part-time in the community at a variety of businesses, they like to spend additional time coming to meet their friends, get together at Capper, and then go access the community activities.
That's wonderful. Yeah, what kind of activities are there? I've seen some pictures of like little field trips and sort of things like that.
Well, there's a wide variety, and how this is decided is by the individual's advisory committee, and they come up with the ideas of the places like they would like to go to participate in these community activities. Out to eat, of course, is a big one for all of us. But they also like library, bowling, access zoo, anything that's publicized, that's open to the public.
That's wonderful. Yeah, like we got some wonderful museums in the area. Yes. So much to see, so much to experience in Explorer and Topeka, Northeast Kansas. It's fantastic. And but you also mentioned like the job training, community job training. What's that looking like? What kind of jobs are you
Well, we do have
for?
the pre-vocational at Capper Foundation and teach different job skills and readiness skills. There's cooking classes, art classes. And then we also do support people in the ongoing job coach at our dialogue locations here in Topeka. Please support us. Go ahead and get a cup of coffee.
Yes.
And then also people that are more independent in their job with minimal follow-up support. So.
That's wonderful. Yeah, it's great. We're seeing such great the expansion of the dialogue coffee houses.
Yes.
How many are there now?
There are currently 4.
Okay, I was going to say, I wanted to say 4. Yeah, it's been fantastic to see what you guys have been doing these past few years.
Yep.
And not only that, if you guys, I understand if you guys, can't directly help them, but other services that are able to help and like also outside their life, like kind of saving money. What's that?
Yes.
Like?
So, if there's things we can't help you with, we're a good place to call for additional resources in the community. One thing that is very important is that a lot of people are signed up for Medicaid or SSI if they are living with a disability. But the important thing to know is you can work and save money and not impact those benefits. So, and that's through the Kansas Able Savings program with the Kansas State Treasurer's Office. So that is an important resource that we have partnered with over the years to share that information with individuals and families, is that you can save money without impacting your other benefits.
It's wonderful. I love how you're setting up community families for the future. Really, it is great work that you guys are doing over at Capper Foundation. How can people get enrolled in these programs?
At any time, you can set up a tour for Capper at Adult Services. If you're not sure if you're eligible intellectual developmental disabilities, we would refer you, and I'm referring people to please go to the Shawnee County Community Developmental Disabilities Organization. They determine the eligibility for the home and community-based waiver services, as well as eligibility for IDD services and supports. And then we do affiliate with the Shawnee County CDDO.
Wonderful. And what's the best way to reach out to you guys?
So to contact Capper for day services in particular or other adult services, please call Sabrina. She's our office coordinator for adult services, and she can be reached at 785-272-4060.
Okay, and is there a time of year people can enroll, or is it
anytime, year round?
Wonderful. And,
and one thing I didn't highlight too, a lot of people that choose not to work, either the retirement age, and like to do the knitting, more crocheting, and just the leisure activities, we help them with that. And then a lot of volunteerism. People will volunteer in the community, and it's very impactful.
Of course. Somebody wants to volunteer, who do they need to contact?
So if somebody wants to volunteer for Capper Foundation, they need to contact Terry, our volunteer coordinator, at 785-272-4060.
Fantastic. That's wonderful. I love what you guys are doing over at Capper Foundation, and it's great seeing you guys kind of grow and thrive over the past few years. Dialogue Coffee House, and it's fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
For all the work you're doing out there in the community.
Thank you.
And everyone, again, if you want to learn more, you can also visit capper.org.